Hello everyone, my name is Kristen Connors and I'm here to discuss with you all today about America's former sweet at heart by the name of Milton Hershey. Milton was born and raised in the simplified rural state of Pennsylvania on September 13th, 1857. He is the creator of the world-famous brand of chocolates that we all know, love, and have indulged in a time or two, and that is called Hershey's Chocolates. Considering the Hershey Company is still thriving in today's current day and is a globally known brand, it goes without saying that Hershey's famous confectioner's recipe has made a true fortune over the years. Despite the success this company had given to him and his family, Milton was a man who always remained humbled and used his success to give back to others because of the life he had growing up. In his early years, he was raised by his parents who were Reformed Mennonites, and he had a father who loved to drink. His family unfortunately were so poor, and they lived like that for many years, shoeless and starving. With only being able to uphold the education as high as the 4th grade, Milton started working at the young age of 14 at a German newspaper that he absolutely hated. The time there was short-lived, and he moved on to working at Joseph Ryer's ice cream parlor, where he learned the basic fundamentals to sweets and everything that their nature entailed. At the age of 18, he was unaware that his life was in the makings of becoming a huge success, despite the troubles he has faced and the even more obstacles that he would soon face as well. After borrowing just $150 from his aunt, Milton decided to open up his own candy shop in the heart of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where he put his heart and sweat into the business for 5 years. Once the business failed, he decided to reunite with his father, where he would soon work for a confectioner and develop his love and admiration for caramel. Once Hershey became familiarized with caramel and candy in general, he decided it was time to give his dream another shot, and he branched businesses in both Chicago and New York City, but once again was not successful. He later moved back home to Lancaster and opened a business there called Lancaster Caramel Company. After years of determination, his business finally took off and he was distributing caramel all over America. In 1839, at the World's Columbia Expedition, Milton found a new love, and that was milk chocolate. He loved it so much he sold his caramel business for $1 million and created what we all know and love today as the Hershey's Chocolate Company. Milton was a man for the people and had a childhood that forever humbled him. So humbling that what actually made his company so successful was not so much that he created sweet treats, but the fact that he made them affordable to everybody. Following the success of his company, Hershey always wanted to give back. He wanted to create a town next to his business that at first was just a dream, but soon became a reality when the state of Pennsylvania gave him the town of Hershey. There he created a foundation that still to this day is thriving, and that is called the Hershey's Foundation. The foundation has had so many successes. He created the nation's largest free private zoo in 1915. He built homes, schools, hotels, arenas, theaters, and an amusement park. He even had his workers living in his community as well. Some of the most remarkable things he did, in my opinion, was build an orphanage, and during the Great Depression he gifted $20,000 to 5 churches within the town. Milton Hershey was known as the Chocolate King, but as we all know, behind every king is their queen. For 17 years, he was married to Catherine Hershey. She was just as kind-hearted as her husband. Following Milton's urge to constantly give back to the community, he was very inspired by his wife to create the Milton's Hershey School, that he would give low-income children a chance at free education from the ages 5 to infant. and also home orphans as well. Actually, when asked why he created such a school, he would always answer that it was his wife's idea, where after that she became a co-founder of the company. After his wife died unexpectedly, he carried a picture of her everywhere and never remarried, even later on when he passed away in his 80s. Throughout his whole entire career and life, Milton was a giving man. He was never greedy about his money. He actually often told people he didn't need money. By the time he passed away, he had very little belongings because he had given most of it away, even his fortunes. He had donated that to numerous studies to science as well as a medical center. Not only did this man give us a candy company that we can all appreciate, but he also gave many people who have struggled, just like him, some hope and opportunity. I hope the next time you are indulging in some of Hershey's finest products, you take into consideration just how sweet the creator behind the candy bar really was. Thank you everybody for listening to my presentation today.